We saw the comp last night.
I mean, I'm seeing
Right
the
before
door
the
leak,
electricity.
so it must not come.
They get someone look up.
Still refresh.
I don't know where it's gonna plug in. Where will it reach?
I mean, there's the power strip right there.
Power strip right there.
So that's it.
So no, they didn't cut that out.
Well, we had to get through these couple of days, and then we're doing family. That's been holidays. But since last weekend, one thing out like, and then new people finally, Dallas Day found out days ago. He got home. He goes, "Oh, I got to see the Dagan together." And Ricardo was crying. Ricardo
Yeah,
was
no big
home,
deal.
but I think he's waiting to wait because I don't think he can stop. I don't think that.
I mean, I can relate. Like I'm already.
Well, like I said, and the way we're all at the wake. We
Julio
did last
showed up
night.
at 10:30.
You know.
Yeah.
George.
Yeah, it's
You're
not
gonna
there.
need this.
Well, it's not there.
Yeah, I already told you.
No, I gave Thursday night, and I was like, I'm not like this 3 nights in a row. Oh, no, and that's why I didn't mention it.
Exactly.
I kept waiting, I kept checking.
Oh, butter.
Yeah, and it was just one of those things, that Tony was handling everything that I didn't have to do, and that's okay. Everything was delayed like this today. What time is it? It's not Ecuador, I mean, it wasn't delayed. And Tiny, Dagan was totally Suco, Ecuadorian, I mean, that's. Ecuadorian, much better Spanish.
Yeah,
He wasn't agree.
I'm sure you're right, you know where it's
No, Cheryl, actually, I don't.
Thankfully, we don't have many doors, and there's no one that's like a bad door, so it's just bedroom, bathroom. I need to ask, but do you have a charger? What kind of charger?
I don't really know.
That's the type like my tablet.
I think so.
Can I plug it in here?
The tablet?
Yeah. I'll show you.
You can do with that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
We have my phone.
Yeah,
And
It does. I mean, like, I don't care what anybody says. Like, you know, alcohol, drugs. Alcohol.
you don't want to escape your life, but sometimes, man, there's things you gotta
Let's
face.
just buffer it a little bit.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
That's all.
Like, it's like I'm not playing the game. We're just putting up bumpers. You know, like.
Or I'm playing the game, or I lost my playbook. You know, a little lost.
Yeah.
Am I a wide receiver? Am I a quarterback? What am I supposed to do here? Yeah, it allows you to just sit back for a minute. Yeah, figure things out.
They,
I may never figure this one out. There's a lot of things that they said that really make sense to me. Bottom line, God wanted that answer. Needed it. Called him home.
You know, like, I mean, you know, I spent a lot of time with Bethany during the process with Les, and she asked me, she was like, you've been prepared, because that was the first traumatic event that she had ever been through. And that was, you know, that hit me.
I mean, they get
like,
sudden.
I mean,
well, I mean,
all of these, like, it just hasn't been right. It's just like, bro,
Why?
like,
Really, nigga? Really, nigga?
You know, I found out Luke was sick.
like, it was like rapid fire with this shit. And it's like, yo, like, off the brakes, man. Well, one thing, like, Bethany asked me, she was like, does it go away? And I said, it doesn't.
You just learn to live with it.
You get stronger.
Yeah.
You know, you get stronger, you incorporate it, and it becomes a part of it. You know, like, you know, and, you know, it's a big goal, but it's like, you don't want to die without any scars.
Exactly.
And that goes on all of the levels. Like, it's like,
One of the hardest things you do is human beings.
the only species.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, animals do for a little bit, and they're like,
Oh yeah, butter.
oh, now you're food. All right.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
But
Well, that quote I put up on Facebook, last thing I put up, Keanu Reeves, he said, the only thing we know for certain about death is what you love us, miss us. Dude, that spoke volumes right there. And that's not the only
Well,
you
dude,
need to
that-
argue about it. That's what God
Well,
is
they-
doing right there.
Yeah, he's going more than Illinois now.
I've had 2 near-death experiences. One of them, like, legitimately. And one thing that I took from that was, it was the most blissful release and relief, comforting, soft experience that I can never, you know, experience. And it's no way hard.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know, like, one thing we can kind of like be thankful about is that, like, there was a moment where it was like, ow, ow, ow.
Yeah.
And there was a moment where it all went away for him.
Yeah,
You know,
he did, like he, made way.
You know, he took that exit, and it's just like, a little bit of confusion.
Yeah, but it's a process of work. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, once they're all gone, because everybody.
Why not?
No. If you want good, yeah. It's very, not like it's like raisins.
Yeah, right.
Where I was.
There you go. That'll do the trick.
Water. Oh, well, I know I don't have.
Oh, no, like, I mean, here. I would say someone has to come up and say, well, I'm getting the life. Oh, right.
See, the Spanish is better than yours.
A ver.
My English is better.
Oh, yeah, you know, bro.
Amigos,
That's
que habla español, trabajo con amigos que hablan inglés. Sí, no sé cómo, pero es una cosa, la gente, sin conexión. Bueno, sí, es como, entras en una, you go into the same vibration, and get that weird connection, and you can start to speak with, and then, what the fuck are you speaking? God damn. That was him.
I remember
That was him.
you take it so very often.
Yeah.
We just work.
You got speaking
Tell them that way. I take it.
with one person, in Spanish with other person,
And music.
Hand it over. I will look. I knew it. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, no. No, yeah.
What are you taking?
Yeah.
That'd be nice to hear.
Okay, you guys, in about 5 minutes, we're not gonna do the eulogy, but we're gonna start with everyone that's got stuff, and we're gonna do that and slowly. It was like right behind me. I'm gonna, y'all don't tell me laying down.
I'm not gonna need these.
I have before. I haven't
Bro.
Okay, I'm gonna go check my wall.
Okay, and so 1 o'clock, we're doing it. We're gonna start.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see if George wants to play first, and I'll get the camera where it can record.
Let me check. Once they ended up having to post 2 videos on the wall.
Okay, well then we can play it straight off the tablet. That's
Check,
good.
yeah.
Okay, this
You guys
was
got the tablet?
I was connected to. Oh, because you're still trying to do stuff.
You
Okay.
guys got the tablet? I see it.
Yeah. Let me get some. Let it play.
It's gonna be from my wall.
We're gonna go ahead and slowly start playing.
Right. I'm gonna get the
live stream.
Yeah. I mean, that's a given, man. Go right ahead. That's a given.
I gotta get the live stream part set
Okay. That's not, well, if we don't have the microphone, don't worry. You can just hook the Bluetooth back up to the tablet. That's an important thing, because I think we can talk loud enough for everybody. Oh, I forgot I had the mouse. I think we can talk loud enough for everyone to hear us, right? That was one of the things in a book we read before we moved here about stereotypes of expats, is that gringos are very loud when they talk, and then how most Spanish-speaking people don't use yo. Yeah. And they usually, Spanish speakers usually don't say yo, soy, like I. They always say soy, and so it's like the English speakers want to put myself first, I, but they really are just learning to speak the language. They're just trying to get it right, not fuss that, right? Because it just kills me when I say something and then someone corrects me. I'm like, it was not even different.
So it's on my wall, but maybe the tablet.
Yeah. So, but what I'm gonna do is go to the person and have the camera on.
Okay. What do you need me to do?
I might do this. I'm just lining it up so I can get you in. He might need that chair. You need to see what he needs right here while I'm doing the camera.
All I need is a chair.
I can't help you with the voice, so we can't help you. Let me know when you put the chairs.
Okay, let me, y'all. Okay, let me see, oh my God, it's been playing all this time, that's funny.
It's been live all this time?
Yeah. Okay, so you guys, you know how things typically go in Ecuador. If you don't, well, nothing goes the way it's supposed to go. So I'm gonna end this stream. And I'm gonna start a new one because well, you know what? We're just gonna keep it on this. We're not gonna try to do the alternate camera because well, no, that's what it was. Okay, well, okay, it is the right camera. Okay, well, here we go. Guys, I'm sorry, our brain. George, I'm going to introduce everything. Hold on just a moment, okay?
I'm just sitting.
Okay, cool. Let me pause this. Okay, you guys. Okay. Okay, so everybody, we're kind of doing this very informally because that was our family and that was Dagan. We're going to read the eulogy later because we're still waiting on some folks to come. But we're going to start with some people who wanted to perform live. We start with George Page and playing a song they had out there for Dagan. Thank
Good afternoon, folks. I feel really privileged to be here and to be with everyone to celebrate and say goodbye to Dagan. And I played music with him once, and you were there, Tony. And there's one song I played, excuse me, that he particularly liked. So I'll play that tune for you. Give you a little background on it first. It's called Rolling Down the Highway. And it's a tune I wrote in New Mexico about a band called The Musement. And I was their oldest groupie. They're in their 20s, and they toured New Mexico and Texas and Arizona. And I'd follow them around, and I was in my 60s at the time, a mere young man. So I wrote this song for them. I'm not going to try to yell because you'll have to listen real close. You know, it's a soft song. It starts out soft anyway. Don't you hate it when those folk singers just blither on and on before they ever get to their song? I've just seen so much of that in my life. I can hardly stand it. Well, they're rolling down the highway, and they're singing all their songs. Well, they're laughing right out the window. They'll be up in Santa Fe by dawn, singing their hearts out now for the people, yeah. Just to set the feet to dancing
Oh, and to fade the blues on the way. And my heart goes with amusement as they roll on down the highway. Sweet New Mexico. I can hear Amy's vibrato voice as it cuts through the cold and melts the morning snow away. In old Santa Fe. Now they're rolling down the highway. Oh, and they're singing all their songs. Now they're laughing right out the window. They'll be up in Breckenridge by dawn, singing their hearts out for the people. Now just to set the feet to dancing. Now set those feet to dancing. And sing the blues all the way. Sing the blues away.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
This time, if anyone else would like to go
Before
after
we
George,
start playing,
we'll go into the recording.
the stuff you can send in, the songs and stuff, if you want to say something, I know you guys can, but I'll probably go into the music that we will, yeah.
Would you
No,
like to start with George? Or?
okay, so into the mist that goes with it, Will, I need your help. Okay, Tony, we don't need this here. I need
Yeah.
the speaker more around. Because these are recordings that people sent in, we're having to do it a little different because nothing technologically works well. Can you see me okay on this safety on the front?
Your head is too high. Your head is perfect.
Okay. Okay. So, oh, you guys know, I need a speaker. You guys, I did need that part. I need the speaker here. This is the Bluetooth that keeps getting disconnected, you guys. I need that speaker. It needs to be on this side, right here. Sorry, you guys, it's some technical difficulty. I'm telling the.
Breathe.
You just don't know how many times the speaker has been unplugged and moved when it didn't need to be. Okay.
It is a great shot.
But anyone who's been to our parties in Raleigh, they understand this is the drill. Why should it be any different now? Okay, so a lot of people that came to our restaurant and everything, we told you guys about a song at the Jones house that our friend Jordan had written about just his first visit there and how much it meant to him and everything. And he decided he needed to really redo it with this tragedy. And so there's the video, but I'm going to have to just do the audio to it. Let's talk about Dagan Jones, the kind of soul you never know. He graced this earth with all his life, the sweetest dude you'll ever find. After
having so much fun at the Jones house. Singing all night long at the Jones house. Escape reality at the Jones house. You can have fun and be free, yeah. Loved by many for a while. It's only for now, it's short goodbye. His calm voice in his jukebox will live forever in our hearts and in our minds. At the Jones house, we're having so much fun at the Jones house. We're singing all night long at the Jones house. Escape reality at the Jones house. You can have fun and be free. Dedicate this song to Dagan Jones and all the love he had. Dedicate this song to Dagan Jones and all the love he had. With the angels looking down, with the angels looking down, with the angels looking down and around, with the angels looking down at the Jones house, having so much fun at the Jones house. They're singing all night long at the Jones house. Escape reality at the Jones house. You can have fun and be free. Dagan Jones house.
Okay, and so then the next.
At the Jones
Sorry, you
house.
guys. Oh, we love you, Jordan. Okay, so the next one is something that. Oh, I know. Give it a second. Our girl was just talking. He was crying the whole time, and give it a second. Well, you have to pull up your friend that wrote that came up with the other things for him.
This is our cousin.
Our cousin had wrote something. He had never met Dagan, but Butter, can you go?
Oh, yeah, plug the fan.
Now this is called technical difficulty. Butter, you have a power. Okay.
Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
This is our cousin, Ron Boulware, who wrote this beautiful poem in honor of Dagan. He's going to recite it for us now.
The poem is a tribute to him, his family, my cousin Will. I love you all. And for anybody walking through the valley of grief, I hope you'll find hope in these words. But we will see him again one day. For the day will come. The day will come you will see him once again and hold him close in ways that we can't even comprehend, woven into eternity's thread, where time no longer seeks an end. But now they dwell beyond our sight, and they take flight into realms and places that our hearts can barely comprehend. The day will come when we'll unite with them once again in eternal love. No more separation, as we're woven into the fabric of eternity. An eternal grasp of love. It's natural to mourn, it's natural to weep. For wounds that time itself may not ever heal. For men. But even as we walk through grief, our hope remains, and it will not bend. We will see him again. We will. You know it. You can feel it. This life, it seems so brief, and sorrow deepens many days. But there's comfort and firm belief that we'll see them again one day. And on that day, when all is new and tears no longer cloud the sky, they'll be there waiting for you to welcome you with arms held high. They're welcome home. So grieve now, but know one thing for sure. One day you're going to see them again. And a love unchanged, forever pure, will guide you home beyond the pain. I know you're hurting now. I am too. Take heart, my friend, for you will see Dagan once again. I love you. Take heart. We'll see him again.
Thank you, Ron. That was beautiful. Next, we have Cindy Jones, who's a very dear family friend. I think all Joneses are related somewhere down the line.
Beloved Dagan, such bittersweet sadness and joy. Your sweet, sweet face, your smile, your courage to go to a whole nother place and be with your family and make music and touch lives. I got to see you as a sweet boy, and that's what stays with me. I have so much gratitude for you, and I'm sorry that you have gone so soon. Beloved Dagan, beloved Jones family, such bittersweet, so much sadness and so much gratitude all mixed in. I feel ultimately the full range of love, and with the sweet face of the boy I saw last before he traveled bravely to be with your family, Dagan, and begin making music and touching lives on the other side of the world. You're so brave and kind. Regret I did not come there yet to see you, but I feel gratitude to have met you. And sending love, love that we know real love beyond space and time connects us outside of our bodies. Sending love.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you for your beautiful words. Is that eulogy now? Or is that Still Mark got 2 songs.
But those songs, those are songs that for the day.
So now we're going to start the eulogy, read by our dear friend
And I know that you guys might
Phil
be
Okren.
using it, but we won't get these started. Okay. It's not.
Like 6 full hours.
The meals come with us.
Hope so, right?
I mean, there might be some around.
All right, are we ready?
So introduce Phil, introduce who wrote it, but then.
The eulogy was written by a dear family friend and spiritual mentor, Bill Turner. And sadly, Bill's health is not the best it could be and was unable to record it himself. But another dear friend, Phil Okren, who was Jordan's father, he stepped in and he read the eulogy as Bill wrote it. And afterwards, we're going to play Jordan's version of Into the Mystic, which goes along with the eulogy. Little technical difficulty. Got it worked out. Okay, without further ado, Mr. Phil Okren.
Ask a cloud, what is your date of birth? Before you were born, do you know where you were? If you ask the cloud, how old are you? Can you give me your date of birth? You can listen deeply and you may hear a reply. You can imagine the cloud being born. Before being born, it was the water on the ocean's surface, or it was in the river, and then it became vapor. It was also the sun because the sun makes the vapor. The wind is there too, helping the water to become a cloud. The cloud does not come from nothing. There has been only a change in form. It is not a birth of something out of nothing. Sooner or later, the cloud will change into rain or snow or ice. If you look deeply into the rain, you can see the cloud. The cloud is not lost, it is transformed into rain, and the rain is transformed into grass, and the grass into cows, and then to milk, and then into the ice cream you eat. Today, if you eat an ice cream, give yourself time to look at the ice cream and say, "Hello, cloud, I recognize you." A passage from No Death, No Fear by Thich Nhat Hanh. The day my mother died, I wrote in my journal, a serious misfortune of my life has arrived. I suffered for more than 1 year after the passing of my mother. But one night in the highlands of Vietnam, I was sleeping in the hut in my hermitage. I dreamed of my mother. I saw myself sitting with her, and we were having a wonderful talk. She looked young and beautiful, her hair flowing down. It was so pleasant to sit there and talk to her, as if she had never died. When I woke up, it was about 2 in the morning, and I felt very strongly that I had never lost my mother. The impression that my mother was still with me was very clear. Understood then that the idea of having lost my mother was just an idea. It was obvious in that moment that my mother is always alive in me. In the center of our service, from the center of our lives, let us bring it down to a whisper and make room for silence. We come here with our private thoughts, our personal joys, sorrows, hopes, and fears. Take these quiet moments to light a candle of memory or hope to give visible form to your special feelings, or to sit quietly and just be here now. When people pray, they direct their thoughts in so many different directions. Some send them to God, some to the better angels of our own nature. Some just concentrate knowing that focusing our thoughts may strengthen our life force. Wherever you send the words, however you would personally express this need, let us pray. Help us to focus our life force. Don't let us become so scattered, so diffused by the many demands of life that we lose the sense of who we are and lose contact with our important relationships. Help us to be more present with those we love. Help us be more fully present to those ideals and causes that call our names, and help us to be more present to ourselves so that we may become more fully aware of who we are and who we are called to become. So much attention and energy required by the transient things of life. Let us not lose sight of its more enduring and precious aspects. Let us not forget how important it is that we try to connect ourselves with the most life giving parts of ourselves and our world. At this time, our focus is on Dagan. What a beautiful young man, and our focus is on his family and his friends. We haven't had time to really realize what has happened. There was so much pain, but there was also so much joy and so much love in this place right now. I know Dagan is aware now of what's happening. He is as close to you as your own breathing. Please surround this beautiful family individually with love and a peace that passes understanding. Bless Will. Bless Sharon. Bless Lexi. Bless Tony. Bless Liam. And so it is. Amen. It is okay to grieve. It is okay to cry. It is okay to laugh. The name Dagan is an ancient name, and it is deeply connected to the earth. His name was associated with grain and the basis of life itself. Let's quietly hear these words. May the nourishment of the earth be yours. May the clarity of light be yours. May the fluency of the ocean be yours. May the protection of the ancestors be yours. And so may a slow wind work these words of love around you in an invisible cloak. To remind your life that we are all one. Dagan, also known as Dagan, was an ancient Mesopotamian deity who held a prominent role in the religious beliefs of various civilizations, including Sumerians, Akkadians, and Amorites. He was primarily worshipped as a god of fertility, agriculture, and grain. Dagan was often depicted as a divine figure with a human-like form, often portrayed standing upright or seated on a throne. He was associated with abundance and prosperity, and his appearance conveyed a sense of strength and stability. Dagan was sometimes depicted with a fish-like lower body or fish symbols, which represented his connection to water and fertility. As a god of fertility and agriculture, Dagan was revered as the one who ensued the growth of crops, the productivity of the land, and the well-being of livestock. He was believed to have control over the forces of nature, including the provision of rain, the fertility of the soil, and the success of agricultural endeavors. The worship of Dagan involved rituals and offerings to seek his favor and blessings for bountiful harvests. Dagan's association with grain and agriculture extended to his role as a protector of cities and their inhabitants. He was seen as a guardian deity, ensuring the prosperity and well-being of communities. Dagan was believed to provide stability, security, and abundance to the people, fostering a sense of unity and social cohesion. In addition to his agricultural significance, Dagan was also associated with maritime and fishing activities. As a god of fertility, he was believed to bring abundance to the waters, supporting the livelihood of fishermen and coastal communities. Dagan's connection to the sea emphasized his role in sustaining life and facilitating economic prosperity. The worship of Dagan was widespread in ancient Mesopotamia, with dedicated temples and shrines in various cities. His festivals and rituals were celebrated with processions, offerings, and communal gatherings where people expressed gratitude and sought his blessings for fertility, prosperity, and protection. Dagan's mythology and worship reflected the ancient Mesopotamians' dependence on agriculture and the cycles of nature for their survival. As a god of fertility and abundance, he represented the life-sustaining forces of the land and sea. Dagan's presence served as a reminder of the interconnectedness between humans and the natural world, highlighting the importance of honoring and nurturing the earth for the well-being of all. The name Dagan is of Hebrew origin and carries a rich cultural and historical significance. It means grain or corn, symbolizing fertility, sustenance, and the earth's bounty. This name is deeply rooted in ancient agricultural societies where grain was essential for survival and was often associated with harvest deities like the Mesopotamian fertility god, further emphasizing its connection to growth, prosperity, and the nurturing aspects of nature. In a broader sense, the name Dagan embodies a life-giving force, growth, and prosperity. It reflects the importance of nurturing and sustaining life, both physically through agriculture and spiritually through cultural and religious practices. For a boy named Dagan, his name might inspire qualities of resilience, nurturing, and the ability to bring forth life and prosperity in various forms. It's a name that carries with it the hope for abundance, growth, and a fruitful life. If Dagan were speaking today, he might say something like this: "The body is not me. I am not caught in this body. I am life without boundaries. I have never been born and I have never died. Over there in the wide ocean and the sky with many galaxies, all manifest on the basis of consciousness. Since beginningless time, I've always been free. Birth and death are only a door through which we go in and out. Birth and death are only a game of hide and seek. So smile to me and take my hand and wave goodbye. Tomorrow we shall meet again, or even before, we shall always be meeting again, as the true source, always meeting again on the myriad paths of life."
Thank you very much, both Bill and Phil. Up next, we have Jordan Okren doing a version of Into the Mystic by Van Morrison. Not only one of Dagan's favorite songs, but a very appropriate song for right now.
We were born before the wind, are so younger than the sun. Yeah, the bonnie boy was one as we said into the mystic. Hark now, hear the sailor cry. Smell the sea and touch the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly as we sail into the mystic. When that whistle blows, know I was coming home. When that foghorn whistle blows, I've got to hear it, and I don't have to fear it, 'cause I wanna rock the future soul. Just like way back in the days of the old. Yes, together we will fall, as we said. When that whistle blows, and know I'll be coming home. When that fire whistle blows, I've gotta hear it, and I don't have to feel it, 'cause I wanna rock on 54. Just like way back in the days of old. Yes, together we will fall, as we sail into the sail on, sail on. As we sail into the mist.
Thank you, Jordan. It's Jordan Oakley.
Jordan, yes. Go ahead.
This next one is by our dear family friend, Mark Laramie. We've shared a special connection with Dagan over James Taylor. So here's a good friend, Mark.
Hey y'all, Bill Mark here, obviously, and I've got another song for Dagan's memorial. Powerful song. Story behind it is that James wrote it after one of his former bandmates from the Flying Machine had taken her own life. Actually, that might not be true. They met when they were both inpatients in a psychiatric unit. She may or may not have played for them. It's not important. It's a powerful song. It became, I believe, his very first #1, and it's almost ironic that one of the most difficult tragedies he had ever faced would prompt a song that made him a superstar. So here it is. You probably know what it is. Try not to cry. Hang on. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made to put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. Oh, I've seen fire, I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. And I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You got to help me make a stand. Just can't see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. Lord, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned toward the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. There's hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces of. Lord, I've seen fire, I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again. Thought I'd see you, fire and rain now. La 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 la. Much love to you all. Love you all very much. My heart is with you. Bye-bye. Take care.
Oh, come on, Will, you're gonna have to help me, Will, I can't.
No, bye. Coffee with you.
Yeah.
Although it's
Bear with us.
and this is Mark's first song, Going to Carolina.
Hey, y'all. Oops, got my cheaters on, which I need. I'm going to sing a couple songs in honor of Dagan, that wonderful, sweet boy that he was, and the intelligent, strong, articulate young man that he became. A couple of songs from James Taylor. I used to sing these to my kids at bedtime. First one, we'll see if you recognize it. Wish I could do the intro, the guitar intro, but I can't. It starts like this. Well, in my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? Ain't it just like a friend of mine? You hit me from behind. Yes, I'm going to Carolina in the night. Karen, she's a silver sun. You just walk her away and watch her shining. Watch her watch the morning come. Silver tear appearing now. I'm crying again. Yes, I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. There ain't no doubt in no one's mind that love's the finest thing around. Whisper something soft and kind. Hey, babe, the sky's on fire. I'm dying. And I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. And in my mind, I'm gone to Carolina.
It's Carolina. It's beautiful.
That's my song. Is it on here? Okay, well, anyway, we were. Honey, can you? It's on here.
I don't know
can't
where it's
figure it
coming
out.
from.
It's on here. Okay.
It's
so
not.
I'm sorry we didn't give you the rest, but we're going to leave the live stream on through the wake afterwards and everything, so that people can sit down and just say something to Dagan, because we're going to archive this and keep this for our memories. If there's nothing comfortable you feel like saying, we have quotes from his favorite books up here, Jonathan Livingston Seagull and The Alchemist, that you can recite, and maybe it will prompt something that you want to say. It can be a fun memory where just something silly I'm gonna share, because I don't know if the friend is gonna share it, but it just helped us laugh yesterday. When we first moved here, Dagan wasn't sure who spoke English and who spoke Spanish, and he was at a party and talking to one of his friends and saying in English how pretty he thought the one girl was he was speaking with, and just thought she was so cute. And his friend that you saw leans over and goes, she speaks English. And Dagan was just so embarrassed, but they ended up becoming great friends. Her and her friends, so we were very thankful. So we said we're going to leave this up. We're going to come as we can, and thank you so much for everyone that came to say and do and be here for our great boys. We appreciate how much you guys love and cared about it. I don't think we could have got through this week without everyone. Thank you so much, Tony. And we're so thankful for the 27 years that we have with our beautiful boy. As we told everybody, he nearly died when he was born, so we could have lost him from the very beginning and not even seeing what an amazing light he was. So all we can do is just remember that bright light and choose to do better and be inspired by it.
We love you, Dagan.
Love you, Dagan.
Love you,
Love you.
Love you, Rob.
Love you, too.
Okay, and then I'm going to be playing a list we put together for him because now it's time to celebrate and be happy because Dagan would be going, what's all this crying going on for? Yeah, it's very hard to find an upset picture of Dagan. He was not all about that. So we're going to do what he wanted to do because he could probably find out a way to haunt the other way.
I told you guys to not cry. I told you guys to not cry.
Okay.
Come on, amiga.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it through here.
Okay.
It's just gonna, you're gonna. That's it.
Yeah. I don't trust
Oh, technical difficulties. You gotta love. I had to check and see if it was Mercury retrograde earlier because everything that was going on. Okay. Yep. So now, the music taking life. And I'm gonna send this a little closer over to the memorial and the chair.
Got it?
Yep. I'm gonna leave it right here so anyone that wants to see.
Or dance something.
This is one of his favorite songs. And we have pizza on the way. Yeah.
Oh, in the 70s, the funky chicken.
Right. I didn't do it. It's Maggie for me. I'll do the locomotion.
The locomotion, there you go. What was the other one? The hustle?
What? Hey.
Yeah, it burned onto the. I noticed it melted on the ear. Cool, man. I didn't see anything. These guys. Yeah. God loves great men. The watermelon cookie. Oh, back when he had his Shirley Temple Club. I keep going back to that. It still makes me laugh every time. Oh, you are loved so very much.
What band is this, Will?
This is Bruno Mars with a DJ named Mark Ronfield actually produced the song. Now, it seems like there's a couple other hip hop guys that sing with it, but Bruno is give him credit for it.
I'll have to Google him. I didn't listen to much of him. I know of him.
Ecuadorians love it.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. He's, well, in my opinion, he's, out of the modern musicians, Bruno's the closest thing to Michael Jackson. And he dances, he sings, good looking kid, you know.
Talking about
But all the music, most of it's up. You gotta keep balance around there. Most of it is up dancing music.
J.J. Cale, you're gonna
It might be. This is all stuff that Dagan had on his playlist, and we just kind of put them together and we need to do.
You are color
Flashes
coordinated.
in color.
You color coordinated, girl.
George, I want to see if anyone needs anything.
Vodka.
That's all that is. How's everybody doing?
Come on, step on up. Well, I hope that the only dance partner I can get is Dog.
No.
In what?
What about you? Instantly reply to every comment, DM, or yes, I comment.
No, I can't do it. No, I don't want to do it.
Turn comments into cash. Sell more products, use event signups, and crush affiliate sales. Get the most out of it. Try the new app for free today.
I do too. Well, come on.
It's funny because both of them, when we first met them, they were both corporate. Bill was a corporate lawyer, and Elise was a corporate banker. And we actually met them through the guy who interviewed Bill Pepper. His music on the journey. It was just started, and they just like us. And this is somewhere else in the medicine group. It's so hot. Yep. Yeah. And that's how I all that. There's some George.
In mind. I think about the llama. Wet blankets on the back. Dry. Sub-zero. I like them. They get caught time wise. And then it goes down like road. No, I borrowed.
And Academia had so George. I don't know what Academia had.
It is easy. I enjoy your company. It's easy. I can't imagine 38 years being single. I've been married the last 38 years. 3 different women.
I figured out
Sí, ahí está puesto. No, lo sé, lo sé. Más bien, más bien.
I don't hang out with people in a room where
You guys.
I don't. Martine has her, which is very magical.
With the thing that will, bottom line, they teach you that most of these things are writing over time, only when it's raining, it's back and that's all, so we get the mail, you know, it's like that.
I just wanna lay feel like picking up my phone, read the message after song. Today I swear I'm not doing anything.
Kick my feet up.
Yeah, they didn't have to do anything.
George, you are becoming a Bruno Mars fan.
It moves me, brother. It moves me.
He was one of Dagan's favorites.
Trying to, they can see stuff, but the person can talk too.
What are you doing?
Trying so that if anyone leave a message, they can call the like screen and an artist can archive it.
Oh, but don't the music.
But I can.
I want to show him the painting and read what I wrote. Sure.
Let me make sure it's right up on this side.
Was it?
Okay, there you go. Okay, it's gonna get you a little bit.
Hey, Dagan. Here's a painting that I gave to your mom and dad. And I thought you'd enjoy seeing it and also hearing the words that go with it. It's a 100-word drabble. Drabble is 100 words. And here it is. When the aspen sheds its golden yellow coinage, you can hear the click-clatter of leaves on the rip-rap trail below. If you stand still enough, the wind will echo a song of winter coming. Against your skin, the cool, light green blazes of fall tell a story. The harvest has lovingly been gathered in, and the reflections of summer's flowering are still lingering in your reverie. If you stand still enough, you will remember the fruits of your life's labor. You will give thanks that you have stored away the wisdom of your years and go boldly into winter. I really enjoyed the time we spent together, Dagan, and I'll miss you. So long.
Thank you, George. Thank you.
Can I do anything to help there?
I'll do it by ear. You're just so you know what? I'm gonna keep it covered. I forgot. Does that mean I'm sorry? All right.
Yeah, I ate before I came.
Well, you know, you didn't know how long?
I didn't know.
Well, it's for the wake after. It's the reception. All the different ways of doing it. Some people have a wake every day. I mean, I guess and this is the crazy one. Bill dressed up as the lead singer and one Halloween. The one right there, the one with the curly hair, not him. Yes, that one. He had leopard skin pants on, his hair all crazy.
Yeah, I might leave.
Whenever you need to, I understand.
Yeah, I had half a year with William. And I felt so
Well,
I never drinking.
when you deal with
Well, I appreciate it.
never like to cut them out, just that, you know, this chapter.
Those left behind, much love is taken.
And I noticed that even women said you got long gone out. You guys, there is, I got a little bit of stuff for these kids, deviled eggs, hot you raw, some coleslaw, broccoli salad, oh, yeah, that. Yeah, the boys, they love it. They have. And then I was thinking, and I told just know I don't do pasta because I don't know. So I just took the boys, they and then you guys like me to get your it's like butter should be black. It's like a black half glass. Oh, you know what? You know, I've got the glasses. They're right over here. I have wine glasses. This is fine. She does. Yeah, it's all good. Hey, babe. I'm gonna leave it turned towards the memorial, and you can check back and forth as people do it. But at the end of the screen, it's archived. So you can keep it and everything. But please feel free to keep checking back. We're gonna keep it running as long as you can. I know you probably won't see it.
Hey, sorry.
Ceremony will be on. You will be able to see it. We're recording. If you have anything, let me know, and I'll pause. Sorry. But when you want, I'll pause. I'll turn the camera to you and you have to say what you want to say. If you don't know what you want to say, I'll come say the words written back here. Let's see the screen. Just whenever you don't have to. Yes, got a guess what she's writing a novel. So please, yeah. So if you want to write a message, please,
Sure, absolutely.
we have refreshments around with kids are coming. I don't know if there's beer beverages for child and water right now.
Okay, cool. So if I want, I can do it now, right?
Yeah, okay,
Okay,
yeah.
sure.
Sure.
No, just to know.
Oh.
I need to get ready.
So you want to do it now? Or you
No,
want to-
no, but I want to know how to do it.
Okay, so when you do, you pause for me to share, and then you have to let me know because I'll have to turn this
Okay.
to you.
I let you know.
Okay, so right now I'm just letting them see the memorial.
Okay.
Oh, and this is, if you just wanted to read it, this is the whole eulogy here. Now, we had a lot of additional musicians singing stuff and things, but that's it written. Oh, and Alice, some of their friends are having a bingo tomorrow. You know, Israel came by. And if anybody, it's $1 ticket that goes in here. And if they got all kinds of stuff from Belarus that they're giving out, so I told them.
You like?
Same thing. Mother's always. And he was right there.
Started up as a backup dancer, and they're like, you don't need to be a backup. He had a great voice. Yeah, he just said laugh. Kind of remind me of what's happening right now. Sticking your head through the window.
Hey, what's going on?
Man in the mirror.
Like the whole.
Yeah.
Funny water. I'm really bad with things here. You're happy.